Hi there, today I'm doing the dress video. I was asked to do this by someone who bought one of my kits with the instructions in it. The thing with learning anything is people learn in different ways. So whereas some people like to learn from books, I know from having spoken to people, they like to learn by watching or videos or seeing it in person. So I decided to do a video and put a link to it on the instructions that you can buy. So first off, you've got your paper. I'm using just block colour because it's easier to show on a video. So turn it white side up, we'll fold it in half. That good strong crease, open it out, and then fold each side into the middle. Now I might go a bit faster than I would do with a tutorial video. This is because I'm doing this video as a sort of, to go in connection with the instruction. So if you're not particularly following, you can always pause it, but also you can look at your instructions. Now, this is the bit that the customer wrote to me about. Now, it's quite difficult with this one. Like every tutorial I've ever seen, people do it in different ways. I'm going to show you the way I do it. So what I do is once I've folded in to the middle, I turn it over, and then what we're trying to do is get this side to meet the middle whilst flicking out the underneath, which basically just means this. So in the picture, the before and after pictures do pretty much look the same. It's partly because I've drawn it, and it's also partly because they do just look the same. Other ways people show it, I'll adjust it so this edge into the middle and the underneath flicks out. Now I've seen other people do tutorials on this, other videos. As you can see, they do look the same. And how they do it is they unfold the whole sheet and then turn it over and then move it across like that. I think the only reason I don't do it like that is because I just find it easier to fold. I find it easier to have it already folded and then flick it out. But I think it's the flicking out bit that is slightly confusing. Because when I say flick out, I know exactly what I mean. Writing instructions is a really interesting thing. I've done research on, but it's never enough. Okay, so and then it should look like this. You've got this sort of pleat effect going on there. Now, because that's the thing that I was written to about. That's why I'm taking so much time on this, because obviously that's something that doesn't show up well on the instructions. Now, turn it over to this side. My cat's walking in. I don't know if she's going to show off on the video. She might. Oh, Mesa. Yeah, so turn it this way up. I know. Now, we're going to fold it in half, but fold it so that the top comes to about here. So it's not exactly in half. Like that. Now, I should be able to fit the whole thing into the screen now. And then you fold it back up, but not on the same line, a bit further down here, like that. Okay, and turn it over. Now this is the other bit that I had trouble when I was trying to teach it to people the other week. It's this moving this bit out at an angle. So I'm assuming this bit in the instructions might be a bit difficult to follow as well. So basically, you sort of just pull it out like that, and you can see it makes a kind of pleat here. And when it's in the position you want it, you just press it flat. It just creates new folds. The cat is chasing my finger as it moves as well. Do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And you've got this. I think we decided it was called a box pleat when I taught the WI how to do it. Now at the top, these little triangles that you fold down, you should be able to see that where the triangle folds down, sorry, this is the cat's walking in front of the light. It folds where that bit meets at the back, and that's how you create that sort of triangle. So you fold them down on both sides and it makes a sort of collar like that, and then you unfold it and push it inwards to create the V-neck. Again, this was quite difficult to, when I was drawing the instructions I was thinking, well, this just looks the same again. I hope people can follow it, but well, I'll have to wait and see if anyone gets in touch with me about it. I really hope it's easy to follow. So then you turn it over and you fold down. It looks like that. I'm getting ahead of myself, you see. And then you fold down that flap and press it flat, and that gives you your V-neck. Turn it over. Now you fold this side into the middle, so it goes all the way across to the middle. Again, when I was teaching, some people were folding it, they didn't want to cover up the V-neck, so they were folding it not very far. But even though you cover up the V-neck, you will see it again. And then this bit here that's sort of left here, the skirt, you do what you did on the other side and sort of push it outwards into whatever shape you like and make a new fold with it, like that. And that's the bottom of your dress. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but because I'm right-handed, I'm going to turn it upside down to do it. So you fold that side in and do the bottom again. The thing with instructions is, when you're drawing them, usually in origami instructions, the piece is always the same way up. So sometimes when I'm teaching people, they don't want to turn it around because the picture shows it that way up. But it's perfectly alright to just turn it around if it's easier to do that. I know it sounds silly to say, it's fine to do that, but some people don't, and they're like, no, I can't turn it around because it's this way up. That's why I prefer learning from words rather than pictures, because if I know what I'm doing, I know it doesn't matter if I turn it around. I can always turn it back the other way. Anyway, I'm just babbling now. Right, now the final bit is just the sleeves here. So to create the sleeves, you fold in down on a line that connects that corner with that bottom bit there. That made it sound a lot more difficult than it actually is, because all you're really doing is that, just folding out that corner, and do the same thing on the other side. See, automatically I'm turning it upside down.